How's it going, Instagram? What's up? And hello, YouTube community. It's Peter from Full Spectrum Performance. Just wanted to say good morning. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great weekend thus far. And it's day 2 of our water fast. Now, today we're really just going to cover how to crush your fast for these next few days, more of the bodily transitions that are going to be going on, and some of the spiritual happenings that you're going to experience during this time. So let's start with the body. My personal updates, after my bathroom visit this morning, I was down 3 pounds. Feel fine. It's just another fast. I actually haven't been drinking as much water as I have in previous fast. I usually push and try to drink like a gallon a day for most days, but I was a little bit less than that. I've really just tried to listen to the body at this point. I'm not trying to force things or make a protocol that's going to be like a one size fits all, because for me, the purpose of this fast is to really get back to listening to the body, getting back to that pure state of awareness where you can really just love it. Oh yeah, you like them curls? That's that it's the Frederick Douglass look this morning. But just answering to some of those live chats. But one of the things to think about with this second day of the water fast is if you haven't fasted before, and this is really your first day 2, you're probably waking up really, really thirsty. The most important thing is, again, just listen to the body, make sure you're staying hydrated. If you feel like you're getting any little bit of a headache, try to have a little bit of Himalayan salt. This may be the first time your body is used to really detoxifying itself. And in this early process of really flushing everything out, it does get rid of some of the salt. So unless you fasted before, your body doesn't really have that trigger or self-sense or self-awareness to kind of reserve onto some of those salt supplies for you. So that's just one of the physical things that can go on. But really today, you're good to go to 100%. If you're trying to work out, you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do, just, again, be safe, be mindful about it. If you found you got up this morning and you were a little lightheaded, which is more expected in the later days, like day 3 and 4, but if you were feeling it today, take your time, take some rest in between things, try to do a little bit more calisthenic work versus heavy lifting, minimize the cardio, because again, at this point in the fast, your body is really beginning to transition into utilizing your fat storages as your primary source of energy. And for those that are leaner, you may start to experience a little bit more of the ketosis towards your end of your day today. So I'll cover that for a little bit. But for those of you that are heavier, you don't really have anything to worry about. Again, this is one of those things where the most important part about your fast is that you're listening to the body, you're trying to recognize the habits and the little tricks that it has. And most importantly, you're just being present on your body and what it's trying to tell you in terms of the feedback. So if you notice it's whining, figure out why. Why is it whining? Is it just that it wants craving sugar? Is it that it's really trying to just get something salty and crunchy? These are the things that you want to start to kind of look for. When you have these cravings, this is the kind of point where a lot of those bacteria that feed upon those foods are starting to die off. So if this is the kind of, and it's a little bit of the spiritual mix into it where it's you are what you eat. This is where you really start to understand that, oh shit, I'm craving sugary foods, and it's that bacteria that's like living off that, like, give me that sugar. So again, our body we have a lot of bacteria that composes what our body's actually made of. And you have to be a special kind of ignorant, in my opinion, to not understand that all aspects of life have their own desires for self and want and their own needs for survival. So you have to understand that your body's adapted and it's evolved over these thousands of years, millions of years, to really listen to everything that's going on within the system, because it is an ecosystem. It's all one organism. And that aspect of bacteria, it's that feedback loop. So if you're being really whiny today, I just say suck it up, to be honest with you. There's really not much I can say other than just push through it. Like, there's difference, again, like I mentioned yesterday, if there's medications involved. But for most people, you have enough food in your body that you've been eating and it's just stuck in your system that your body's just using all of that for energy still. So this comes back to that lean side. If you are on the leaner side and you haven't really got much fat to lose, I'm going to be honest with you, you're probably going to hit ketosis by the end of this day. I usually feel ketosis kind of by like the evening of the second night, but I can just go to sleep and wake up and I'll feel somewhat okay. But the key is, if you start to feel a little bit of sick, like you're almost like fluish, you're just getting keto sickness, which means that your body is starting the process of ketosis, which essentially it's breaking down your fat to utilize it as your energy cells, and a byproduct of that is ketoic acid. But the most important thing to think about is although the pH of your body is going to change, that's why you're feeling sick, ketones in the body, when they're present, they're really flowing through the blood system, they suppress hunger. So kind of by the end of this night and by tomorrow, you really shouldn't have any appetite. But again, the thing is, you really just want to make sure that you're keeping your electrolytes balanced. So have a little bit of salt if you're feeling like you're fatigued and getting a headache. Really, again, listen to the body, drink some more water, keep it mellow towards the end of the night, and just overall relax, So the coolest thing that I'm going to really pop in with some insights today is how to crush your fast. So today, I think, in a few hours, I'm going to head out for a baby shower, and then it's UFC 244 tonight, so I'm about to watch that. It's also the finale of British Bake Off got posted on Netflix last night. Didn't watch it yet. So it's like the most important thing about this second day, third day, and fourth day, which is one of the reasons why it's on the weekend, is that you just stay busy, keep it moving. The more you allow the body to kind of sit and be dull and dwell and have a little pity party about not eating, it's going to make it worse, because it's just going to be that feedback loop where the mind's just going to keep chattering, you're going to keep dwelling in it, and it's just going to be this vicious cycle. So the most important thing to think about with that is keep yourself busy. Do things that you enjoy. Get out in nature and go for a walk. Like, I'm still in my robe. I'm cozy this morning, but I watered the garden, had my meditation, I'm really just relaxed and did some gratitude when I woke up. And with that aspect of just bringing things back to truth, you flow with life. And when you're in this cycle, what's good, Tane? You guys should peep out Tane, brilliant producer. The most important thing about really this kind of like second day, third days, fourth day is that you just keep your day moving, and then you just allow the body to just get back in the operation of acting and doing and being engaged with life. And when you do that, again, the important part about this is that the fast is, again, it's creating space. It's giving you that opportunity to observe the body in its own style. You can see the patterns, the conditioning. You can start to really observe it as this otherness to you, this consciousness, this silent observer. And when you do this more and more with your fast, and you detach and stop really listening to everything the body is saying, then you start to assert your true position in life. You start to really align yourself with that pure being of recognition and consciousness that we all are. And when you do that, then it's like the body is almost like a dog. It just gets well behaved, it falls in line. And again, with the water fast, this is a willpower boost. Like, if you successfully set out like, hey, I'm not going to eat for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, like, the more you push it, the more the body will fall in line, because mind over matter. It is your spirit that dominates this form. There's crazy examples of children, of elderly, of people that are in need, that lift cars, that do crazy things when these wild circumstances come up, because their intentions, their love for the person, their love for life, and their own self, what would you say, their own sense of really themselves. I'm sorry, we got a little plane going by showing some Utah stuff. Get out of here with that. But it's one of those things where it's like, this is an opportunity for you to assert your role in life again. And the problem that happens with how a lot of us are conditioned is that we get raised and taught how to use the body, how to listen to the body in terms of sports and things like that. But in terms of our actual understanding of life, we think we are the body. And when you water fast like this, you really experientially begin to know that there's more to life than just what we're told, because the things that you experience, the things that you witness during this time within yourself, they're going to blow your mind. Like, the one thing that I can say with this water fast is that it's magic if you want to think about the results that it yields. And I posted a study in the description on YouTube, and it's the first study that I really saw to get into water fasting. And it was, can't remember the guy's name, but it was he was like hundreds of pounds, didn't eat for a year, went down below like 200, didn't gain it back, lost his, like, the thing is, when you lose a lot of weight like that, like this guy lost 200 pounds plus. And when you lose that much weight, you think there'd be a lot of excess skin. And the reason why I was very interested and intrigued in water fasting is because post this guy's experiment, he didn't have any excess skin. And that was something that blew my mind, because it was a concept of, oh snap, the body really can't hold on to the things that it doesn't want or need. So it just sucks itself back in. This is the potential of the body, the healing capabilities of the body. And for me, it's, you don't need medical intervention for these things, you know. I'd look into it yourself. There's a lot of people all over the world who do 2-month fast, 90-day fast, and they cure a ton of different diseases. I'll be posting more of those different people that I've kind of peeked into and looked into that have had these types of experiences. So as the days go on, be sure to check out the YouTube videos. But most importantly, brings it back to how you really just dominate your fast. Do stuff that you enjoy, you know, fall back in love with life again. And I think that's the most important thing, is that when we get so attached and identified and, you know, really solidify and believe ourselves to be this body, that every little hiccup that comes up within it, you full on identify with, you full on attach yourself to, and it takes you away in all the chaos and randomness that life can throw at you. But when you really just let go and live and just do stuff that you enjoy, hang out with family, watch some comedies, some documentaries, learn, you know, it's just that aspect of you get back into truth seeking and you get more aligned with what life's all about, experience and knowing, and ultimately loving, you know, enjoying your experience and knowing that it doesn't have to be about food. So ultimately, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope your fast is going well, and stay hydrated out there. You know, if you're looking to lose weight, you're looking to kind of end a lot of the emotional chaos within yourself, a lot of the mental chatter within yourself, water fasting is going to be the easiest way to silence all of that. And as these 7 days continue, you're going to see a little bit more of this no shave November beard coming in. I don't usually grow this stuff out, so I'm already kind of feeling a little itchy on the lips. But it's, again, another challenge. You know, life is all about testing your potential. It's all about testing your capabilities. And when we get so caught up in the same motions and habits and cycles every day, we forget how powerful of beings we really are. And that's one of the things about water fasting, is it kind of aligns you with your spirit, which is the most powerful thing, you know, your soul, which is the most powerful thing, because it's consciousness, it's life itself. It's all around us. It is you, it's me. And it's not a hokey oneness pitch. It's the fact that you can come to experience this yourself, this elimination of division, this elimination of a boundary and a border within yourself. And when you feel like the air and the chair that you're sitting on and the trees that you're looking at are you, and you physically don't feel a separation nor recognize it and conceive it, it drastically changes your experience of life. I mean, there's nothing more that you can say. It's a lot of the ways that I can really put it can't be conceived into words, because these sensations and experiences, they're life-changing. They're, you know, I don't want to say mind-shattering to scare you, but they shatter all the things that you were taught. And the thing is, you didn't take anything to do it. You didn't have to do anything really. You just had to, for once, stop running around within yourself and just be. And that's always what I like to teach people, is that, you know, truth and the way to understand how life and universe really works, and to recognize what is source, God, the creator, and to firsthand experience that within yourself. You don't need anything, and it's not hard. It's really more so you stopping all the BS that you do daily, the habitual things that you do mindlessly, that you do effortlessly, the cycles, the habits, the points of dullness, the points of passion, and those points of delusion where you think you're doing good. You know, it's just about being humble. It's, life is such a beautiful gift, man. I really can't put it any other way, that when you allow yourself to really just be present for life, and you're not consuming the fire of, you know, of life itself, when you eat other things and beings, you live off your own purity, your own source energy, your own eternal fires, so to speak. And there's nothing that can put these experiences into words, man. Like, the more you push yourself, the more you realize you do things that you didn't think you could, the more you break down those mental barriers, like, you're just transcending you're just transcending and you're on this process of ascension. And that is what this water fast is all about, that you too can be on this path of liberation and ascension through daily challenges for yourself. It just doesn't need to be water fasting, you know. But I gotta end that. I got a busy day ahead of me, and I gotta get going with some plans and things. But have a great day. Have a great weekend. You know, for myself to crush the fast again, just the final notes. Plan. Have plenty of stuff to do, like baby shower, hanging out with friends, shopping, and then really watching UFC. You know, watching some fights, watching some British Bake Off, and just relaxing. And I think that's, again, the most important thing for everyone is do what you like during this time. Now, if doing what you do is involved with food or like masturbation and smoking and drinking, don't recommend that. But if you haven't read in a while, go read a book. If you haven't drawn in a while, just sketch. If you haven't, you know, really done anything that you've had passions for, whether it be playing music, listening to music, dancing, you know, do something that you love today. And remember, this water fast is about transforming yourself. It's about transforming how you see yourself, how you see life, and how you experience it. And as I said yesterday, a water fast is an opportunity for you to heal yourself, to drastically transform and really pivot and take that shift into another gear of physical health, emotional health, mental health, and spiritual health. And if you want to, you can make this practice your own and continue it however you see fit. It doesn't need to be a week. It could be twice a week daily, or you know what I mean? Like twice a week, 2 times a week, 1 time a week, whatever. But whatever you're going to do, remember, your body doesn't need food all the time. I mean, that's the most important thing. You want to heal the planet. You want to help you want to help Earth rebuild. You want to help life not suffer. Okay, then you don't need to eat as much. It's pretty straightforward. You're going to be healthier. There's so many physical benefits to fasting just daily, or at least 1 day a week, that it's going to drastically add years onto your life. Because again, it's this process of you got to give your body a break. You got to rest. You got to clean out. And think of your body like a filter. And this will be my final note. Think of your body like a filter. Everything you consume gets processed through you. Now, it tries to expel through your urine and your poop all the bad stuff and waste that it doesn't need. But with all the chemicals and different shit that they put in our foods and our water supplies, it's not guaranteed that you're living a full, healthy, clean life. And odds are you're consuming a lot of toxins daily. If you live in really densely populated areas with no trees or anything like that, then you're breathing in those toxins daily. You sit in traffic for a few hours every day, you're breathing in those toxins daily. And a water fast is an opportunity for you to really have the body focus on purification, have the body focus on cleaning, and really you're reestablishing that bodily harmony within yourself. So I wish you a great day too. Maybe I'll give you an update later this evening, see how things are going, especially if ketosis kicks in, give you some tips and tricks on how to handle that. Sorry about that. YouTube was getting the phone out of my way. But other than that, I just wish every one of you a great day. Stay up. You're loved. I love you. That's a fact. And most importantly, just have fun. If you're going to be whiny and dwelling in your water fast, it's going to be a bad time. So just enjoy yourself. Have fun with life and enjoy this play that life is. It's Peter from Full Spectrum Performance. Love you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll catch in with you later for some more water fast updates. Take care.